Asempa FM
94.7 Asempa FM Sony Ekosiisen dwumedie no asoguso a utie no ma yenamu nyina ase ne ensan mama kwa babio emfa momra Ekosiisen eso. Check with your time, 38 minutes after 3. Medical dia to my name sir Honorable Rocky Obeng, former Western North Regional Minister. Eba Kenya ho e studio ha. He is a leading member on the Kennedy Agyapong campaign team, one of the directors of operations for the campaign. Now the luckiest say yemfa we and to my name, it's a winning season again, and this time I'm not just chasing wins, I am collecting them in the way. And you say a marinia keke no mi wini we are the wasa mejene me sign aje. The luckiest is back again, bigger and better, with chances to change your life. Let me show you 2 easy ways to get in the game. First, grab your phone and dial *712#, *712#. Choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself, or option 2 to buy for someone else. Want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you? Go with option 1 again. Prefer to choose your own ticket number? That's option 2. Confirm your payment with Momo and you are in. Now, the online way, head to theluckiestafrica.com, theluckiestafrica.com and register. Tap on community ticket to either pick your own lucky number or let the system choose one for you. You can buy a ticket for someone else too. When it's time to pay, use Momo if you're in Ghana, or pay with your card if you're abroad. One ticket can multiply your money by 500 times, and your whole community could win 10 times over. This is your golden chance. Hop on and let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere. The luckiest and the way Abba. Prince Mag Real Estate, the promotional ones will be Abba. Prince Mag Real Estate. The Omu Kanza Upe Wasumji. Na umpe asase amanso ho bia beba be hawadwen me pacho one won enkasa omo won sase e wo Shy Hills no mo ye promotion asase no one plot 30,000 but zio mate so about 17,000 Ghana cedis o my 17,000 Ghana cedis ni we are ye be chew cement bags baku 15 se fani free. Na u document nyina site plan indenture bibia nso ye de apeso amount so pese wo kokwohwe site na nsa na watua ka meme nde bia de amanfo ko site visitation brabe kan ye ho ne yemfa wonko 17,000 impo so pese wo tua in installment ye wo plan e wo ha obetime tua no nkakra freyen e wo 0550 070 410 0550 070 410 and a 0594 795 096 0594 795 096. Your office was Simon Lebanon, Police Junction, where yes, I want Sassen so Chopoli and a Dawa. Into a horn soon open Sasia. Ye been but Shy Hills, there comes highly recommended. Unim Shy Hills, I will be able to Monkey Sanctuary, Bino, Usha won Sal left Asasi or Esewani and so Katre. Prince Mag Real Estate, helping you secure your future today. Kingdom Herbal Center, so say ene omunra omoton Ghana for agye atom no afi oma restock herbal shop be a pharmacy, chemical shop be a bekobia no benya wonro ni bi etimi ato across the country. Ye wo wholesale shop enso e wo Okaishi a wokọ ho a ubenya nro ni bi ato. Ye wo nra hodo be miensa. Kingdom garlic capsules and bitters. And no pedra a support to immune system pardia arthritis ne how hypertension, stroke, or cholesterol levels was or heart issues me patcho Kingdom garlic capsules and bitters. Unim de garlic yama wakoma and kaubitwa na mawa kwa tobi. Kingdom unsuya the first company on the garlic bitters and the capsules bar Ghana for the last 15 years. Or more a pioneer this particular fantastic capsules and a bit as a Ghana for Ajawon atom. Your Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules, I know your member a energy booster, usisina your sexual weakness, stress relief, a draw no mebe bow enemo. ope edru ebema wenya that vitality, improved semen release, a Kingdom Ginseng power capsules. Your tremendous capsules. I know you're mad here. Ope se uyo basima na esiesi wa tremendous capsules. Oko Kimberley Avenue, ewo Kaishi Drag Lane, ye wholesale shop kesie pa ewo fre 0559 761 144 and a 0249 370 878. Kingdom no wajisu no challenger. Honorable Rocky Obeng Akwaba.
Yeah, song.
Na apomi ede.
Onyame adom anwode wo.
Adom. Over studio Hana ache. I think the last time now you're minister, right?
Yes.
Last time by now you're minister of state. Wow.
This year you're the former beshe ho.
This is your former become.
I mean you be see paper former no.
But I Western North generally able call.
Yes. Western North, yepa. Obi, Western North, for Omaya, dear papa. Na, and that's so now, watch so Bekaya, Ghana ha. Yeah, ABCD letters, no, but could be by popular pa. And once him, you know, Farebani, Western North. Yeah,
letter X,
no. Yakobo ni din wo Western North.
Western North. Okay.
Yes. And that's so now what you prepare. Say Joojo Ken Ohene Agyapong. Wo etisi mu say wo peso de ni trimo po. Ene nhihye a wo ema NPP amanyokuo. NPP delegates. Ene Ghana for no. O peso no mu di sa enkomo no. And she say, yeah, and say, oh, any bia would decay, or becakudi san common.
The oceanic ne torn as your Western North.
Western North.
Okay.
And they say now, what you know, enumerate, Okushia, regional executives, NPP regional executives, and I will be BNE. Oh. And Tia Hona and Commodie Mona, na was here called here, X, na more than said it here. X, Janahoma. 9 years pe ana say ejina homa de ben wasi enkohwe enti eho na sa enkomo no ekoye Joojo akompreko adwuma wode asi ne so a wodi no eye apro a wobo no wato ne din say eye enkabom unity tour yenkamom na yenni party ne honkomo na yensre to me in free party ema efo ho na yenhwe de onyame beka na wahu ye opeso hu ni pasuban a enema mienu asema oka no ene ne ye wahu ye share campaign yi ehon semasi Kennedy Agyapong woni ne nipa ba ko pa metimi agina akase on record wafre for enkambom we kwan kese so pa wo bi anye bida.
Really?
Yes. So obekaya and sada mitifi na no yame no kwenem yam hyeme kakra waka say baby ayaba bedri NPP ama baby ayewo sisi ayi no ansa na wonwo epe kwan abetu frank ama party no obi benya hoden soronko akwakodi nkunim no agi ye kambom na yehia enkabom yehia no ekwan kese so pa se sempo no se yenya sa enkabom na se yekofa agenkwan no kra ba nya ade a yebetimi enya sa hoden no but sa kasa no kan na mu odu se wode the need for unity no etoto agenkwan na hoden eno na make us say so far okay. Yes okay na me say papa say enkambom no hia na kese pa because all Kennedy ni gidi say obeye Frank Tufo na say enkambom ni party ni mu a ekono emo beye den pa nti say ope so odi nkonim na wogi tumi ma NPP for no onim say ne akade kese ewo mu nti no na osufre say NPP for umi yenya honti ase se si yenya nkaboma ebeye den eno eni na no asem be se beye nipa be hu se sa asem wo ka no enye so wo ka ne sa akwa no emre so say was wo ye nhyehyɛ ebo apro no edu ba bia was o kwatu ameba betu nyina botan esi mani so me do me kokama asema kire delegates me no onkodi nkomo be kyerɛkyerɛ Ghana for mani so ade hunu amewo na so edin abodi amepese ye de to saa kwantu we so ne ye the unity of the party nti wo to ne the unity tour na onyame adom yɛsɛ edin pa eda tour ne so nti no ama ahyase no te sɛ de ye nyina Ghana fo nyina bedi ho adanse wɔhyase ɛwɔ Western North wako all the constituencies ɛwɔ Western North
no constituency by
constituency ɛna so wɔkɔ so a wɔkɔhyia polling station executives of wɔn constituency wɔn nyinaa na wɔhyia council of elders for wɔn so wɔn nyinaa wɔhyia patrons and the constituency executives wɔn nyinaa
in one big meeting.
That's right.
wɔn nyinaa wɔ hɔ.
This for no and a former executive for no so ɛka ho enti no wayɛ ɛwɔ Western North wakɔ all the 9 constituencies wɔde abawie yɛ onyame adom and you see obi unity a wɔde to so no wɔkɔ yɛ nyinaa em sɛ yɛnyante kasa bia na se yɛhu bibia kyerɛ sɛ Kennedy gyina constituency we ensama nkɔma wɔne delegate di yɛ no ɛne ɔno a headline a wɔde ama ne to no ɛbɔ ebra yɛhu bibi sa ɛsɛ de ɔde to so no ɛho anamɔ no wotu and asema making oben ye nuanom a wɔn yɛ delegate wɔ Western North a wɔn bedi ho adanse sɛ Kennedy bae na no asem nyina na ya desrede se party ne ho donti ne ntwa ye nyina ye mfa nche na ye nkamom ye unite as new Patriotic Party.
But what would you tell okay, we for no see
obusa delegate bia say take away from sa encounter no wonyi niama miensa ye bɔ ne pa nya ade a obetimi aka say Kennedy nsem dodo a wɔka ye no eno no meka ho because o hye that team usisu dua wode hyase okasa mfimfin no wesan de aba obewie na no asem so a no wesan asre wo mo ya wode call all the constituencies of Western North owie Western North and what TC mo ahafo region so wakɔ all the constituencies ɛwɔ ahafo nyina so ewie owie ya so ene ye den wesan TC mu ɛwɔ bono
in the end or bono ana
enura nyina no wɔ German North German South ɛna Brekum West okohyia NPP adehia wɔn wɔ hɔ a yesi akonwa ɛne wɔn edi enkomo ɛfa na ni so ade hunu ɛne enhyehya wɔ ma delegate. You see obi Kennedy enye one di odi kan a wɔ hyɛ aprobo yi ase de yehu ye ne se won a is ekɔ akansie ni bi no ebinom to wɔn nsakra frɛ delegate ni bi em ye ben wɔn ene wɔn di nkomo but ono ne approach no ena esronko kakra say also work osifom and politics no say wo ya na say ye contest said ye tie ya o behwe baabi a wa hoɔden ɛwɔ pa o de waso edafom be wɔn a ye frɛfrɛ wɔn ehia wɔn ene bo ha bete se ya frɛ constituency executive fo nyina regional organizers fo nyina ehia wɔ baabi candidate for ne ba aspirants for ne ba akon ene wo edi nkita ho wɔn susu sɛ saa strategy no ena ɛbɛboa wɔn but to say the name say Kennedy Agyapong de se ye ka na hoɔden pa ne one ne contest ne kra begia to me say the grassroots of the party no yeah polling station executives any electoral area coordinators for now say ye kaso bia nkoyi na hoɔden baby e wokese pa Kennedy de ene ho ntimi na nya me nwanwa say ye shia ya etoto adwenye na no say because edu maybe na akofo say yeso so ye mfrefre enkofo na nka yenye no so Sibia ne nsɛmteɛ no ɛne ɛkwan a ɔpɛ so ɔboa na party no ahoɔden ɛbɛbɛ mu no ɔpɛ so ɔde asɛm no ne pɔ no ɛhyɛ aseɛ ɛwɔ fam ɛno nti ɛna yɛn wohwɛ a yɛdeɛ no ɛm sɛ no ase it was another candidate so atie sima ɛwɔ Asante Mantam a wɔkɔhyia constituency executives ɔno kɔhyia constituency executive wɔka constituencies bebree ɛbɔ mu Kennedy dia woye ne so won okọ constituency ho na wone polling station executive electoral area coordinators for constituency executive so any won we kan wa yesi ahene wo NPP amanyoko na wone omo edisa enkita ho no you see and so far ohwe se o sha se o Western North na yenti asemboni bia o sha se Utimi no one way dinkita ho nsem bi was so omudi no and there were a lot of interesting things I see what Western North ne ahafo ameba you know maybe about church
my Musa question when afi what was so the criticism has been said yes the name of the tour is unity tour but the nsema as part of the message to delegates no all cano it seems or pitch the party establishment no, against delegates no and for example say omo ewo power mo pay adwuma kro mama mo adwuma bi and omo ba se mo ntoaba ema won that is not a language of unity is it
obi party for a NPP a polling station executive for no say wo call mo na so a boa ho pao me kakra me hono no because wo monte ase about politics no se wo ben wo mo a wo beye sure enti nyese wo be sori anu akwakọ gina wo manim na sabio waka ne wo pe Kennedy nsema wo kan ni nyina afa wo mo yiedie ho na se wasoda fo ma bo se party no base no wo mo susuye the expectation na wo mo wo efa kwanya na wo susu se wo se yede wo mfa so no sinto eba ho na se wo ye pani a opese wudi saa dom nanim a se ewo se wo ma wo mu hu ne antwa yie ene ensusuye pa ewo wo susu wutrima ye ma wo kwanya wo beye na nti se obi hye enkomo bi se yase a me no me hu ne se ye nokore enkomo ne wodi enye empaipa mu enti sana delegate for no so uti o ma wo mo je no se wo baaye no wo de chewpa e de abrewo menyi ni se aspirant a wo mo ko nyina Kennedy Agyapong aduchum Dr. Bawumia Dr. Agyapong menyi ni se wo mo ne Kennedy nya adwene se wo se ye pa party for nature mete me de message me bo se wo mo nyina ne Kennedy ya adwene se so wonya akwanya na woni NPP polling station for electoral area the base of the party woni wo mo edin koma the least was a way because is to seek for forgiveness of the things na entwe you know said we can now call for the spirit to begin with a certain energy because anke ye new opposition me ba ya so ukro ya say last time I am a minister sisi am a former say asanka bia entesa
yes
enti no eniema ni bi yeden ankoye na say o person would di amanyoku enim wasa kwan so awon pe no correct the people want to find on person mu hu say na esi ya no fi say na esefata na say bibi tochim ewo ho Kennedy wogidi say eniema bebre tochim ya awose wodi san common na untumi so nkoka say eniema bi tochim a untumi empe enka ha unsan obi aho sa woya ne sa no krenim na kwese wo kakasa ne sa akwa people are put in charge of the party say won betu anamo na ahoden aba party adwuma ne mu enti si ye kwa ba na sa ahoden no eba fom ama ye ni enkunima na so kase yenhwe kwan ye fa so yes an amana menyi ni so wo attack sa for ne so we lay the facts there bear ama obi anya ne ho ntia se wɔn de GDA bi ɛhyɛ yɛ mu si yɛ nyɛ adwuma but adwuma no kwan yɛ fa so yɛ no ansɔ ani saa.
But the trick in there no would be say if sir we know a collective responsibility of all the appointees in the last government because our opportunity for party for say will be a nanado man position and also create opportunities my party for 1 year in the direct, not an attack, maybe a criticism of all former appointees, some of which are also in his camp. It is somebody like you, a former appointee. Into that criticism, no, it becomes no.
See, I think, sir, Mate, Senkofudi, Esa, and Common. Dear NPP polling station executives, electoral area coordinators, and constituency executives, ne one way count. Ne omo party free yen chain. And say, ye beji atum, ye beji and form so atum.
So more and you may be.
Yes. Me wo hey. Se wo ma me kwan a emre wo ho a efa adwuma ye de share me nsa enem wa me de boa party man no. Me region for o ma ubie lines si ase ye mfra adansidie no ebedoso pa. Because me call Western North. Minim say mebu no youth no wo mo ne the heartbeat of party mobilization. Offer our win youth organizer. Ye pay adwuma soronko e de hye ne nsa. Akontomra se fi akontomra youth organizer ye pedjuma kese e de hye ne nsa adwuma ye de hye ne nsa se be obetimi aboa ni nuanum youth so enye se bi adwuma wo no kwa akotena office na waje ho abodin o tia se o ma me kwan a wo mo doso ya yetumi epe emwa. We made several interventions e de but at the we share the expectation of the base of the party now, I think sir na kibe to me aye amana ye more. When to me aye amana ye more no. Me ma homa so hu me show mu say wo ye kakrenti na eso hwa no no. Fa chopa fa kodan safo no. Yes, enti emane nya wo nwanwa because NPP for and be chichire NPP no.
Sure.
Na the enti ya ekwan ba ho ema Kennedy Nyakukuduro ese ni pim se wonwo a amwa no emiye ma wo mu kwan emma biom because ye de yaw na se anya wo ya ye be so e de ayo enti se wo hwe wono Kennedy eniema bia na ekokoso a na eku etia party na ho den a onya akukuduro etwi ye nyina ya adwen si so meka aban na adwen esi so eni party adwen esi so eniema ni bi wo hɔ a saa eniema ni nyina ekotia party na ho den enti se wo kugina onya akwanya na so woni NPP delegate din komo no o ka se ye hwe ekuo baako bi so womu ana so den dodo anya ne sa kro ne be den be kese asa akra ne nine
but said here enti ultimate list nioma we ye the boa youth in your party. Of course now you belong to the Kennedy Agyapong camp. There may be others in other camps and so almost can list nioma almost ye ma party youth. And when you box all of them together say omon was our camp omona amwa party for you may not be fair to Sanko for Nibi.
Entina, you make the statement and leave the delegates to make the judgment.
To make a judgment.
What did they mention? I say, was I'm catch yourself, Opesone NPP delegate, Eko Dim Koma, Boa Wompa. Boa Wompa. Oh, and rather, ya, or penny back on our car, ya, Manukuno. I know Asem, Sibio Casa, Efa, Kakra ye hono. Enchana kofo ye ko pe ono ani video ba ko bia odidi ne kasa bia o kan ye na ya tem didi a emwa party na hoden afani ba ko eno ade ya but party ni ye ntinya ade a medidin ebetudwa what did they mention? And she said, any pass na woman ye and amobia to 2 years no a chin dom at all form no. See a nya kukudo and fa chopa and maya. Last year be general catcher or so, young corner yoa. And only idea enye, and no sunny idea Kennedy 1 year. Here, share utie and summer Kennedy ekana. The dear cotton womu pa. And no crowd be now cast and canon has some about Simon. That's right. Aye, a numa a honsem. Na brofua, wanama, what they can't in your mouse and me, na ye simple. So, uti na. Mekaisa will drew a sonafo ewa half for raging. We dekai edi hunkomo, baby or becobia, what sre, a numa, or peso would deba. But when a delegate, when he didn't command, who say, bottle a water a so bottle ya didn't so good me no AC back on them. And was say ono Kennedy wanama walker say NPP for ya hakesi and say party base ne boy and is ye to me na afi ya ba be certificate no walker man for fee say wo hwepe wo mu emotion against the establishment but entesa and what they bottles ne ye mfanto or say bottles ya esi wo nam tem hoi ono Kennedy Wana a foreigner or company or Ghana how mo yes had and say nimfi kwa nim nti wo peso wo koni krum na wo ton sa adwuma no waka ye no so wo peso ono kokko kire na adwuma ne said yete Kennedy say wo wura ho na wo hu adwuma no enipa domegu over 300 Ghanaians a wo mo ye adwuma na wo hwe ya wo no mu di nkomo no wo say adwuma ya ankofo yi say nye certificate asem enti nanka wo say in business said you a businessman be as a wo to business for fra wo so nyamre eyam hwehwemu ebusabusa mhwe say bibia da na kwan so ansa but wo so hu sa de no wo de sa hwehwemu imre nyina to nchen agi apene preko say obeto adwuma no e ma ne to adwuma no na ni nyina so de to adwuma ne say sa de no wo ya ma NPP fo hu asua bibia firi mu say si ye enwuma bi tisi ya ye mebusa polling station for any electoral area coordinators for serving previous and wo masua no bia wo mu lawyer wo de yi because sibia okoya wo hu ene said ye wo ye adwuma no wo hia certificate factory adwuma no wo bie no wo to say bottle no ye ya na we atam no de agu paper we no mu na another person so aba be fako say adwuma etesa ye hia certificate enti say Kennedy Agyapong ka onam no one delegates din komo na so wo kire omo say eniema bi atise nsusuye bi atise no eni ade e wo say ye NPP for ya de hia kese na emre bi abese ko wodi nkomo ya mfa anya adwuma say no enye mpape mu wo boa ama ahoden eni panya gidie e wo party ne mu so wo be ye candidate a because waye bi pen
but how many of those jobs and jobs are in here certificates now how many are they and ubetimi equity to take care of the number of youth aye come on asemi obi sibia ewiase no ba bi ewiase na ba bedru no wo ho nansan mu ha sebe ya obenya mentiase yie pa no nansan mu ha Trump buy no yes
quite to say trade war kakra bi buy between America and China
sure
na wo mo ye say dwadie ho sam no wo mo epe emu mfaso dodo na ya wo si agina ya esan say China wa hoɔden soronko bi ya say wo ka yi entiase eba see ye build factory ni ya kire nkofo specialized skills a ehia certificate a ewiase mu e wo no man bi ani wa e wo dom e wo sabia no sene o man China enti omanya they have over 1 billion population no adwuma ho asem nye wo modin bako because ewiase nyame Mike yesi manim hei obehwe asebia na ya cho made in China sa screw ye bom hei bako fo adwuma no o time screw no wo enti Kennedy di o kire so wo kwa wa hyede nyamre wasua so beka ya enkomo na bae no odi nkomo no ka se o ka kire regional executive for ne se nyame ye na dom na obetu frank ama NPP na Ghana for the 2 minutes and sa bibia ni eye mining town no eye bibie ni for kra wan hwe a ebinom beko sirem akwa pre adwuma wo ho because ku aye ene ho process ne ho saa ne ama no efa more of nkofo a wo mu hia certificate obi sa courage boldness any conviction way and what's ye nyina yenya na yatwe ye ho free the normal way say I was say yeah formalized structured form of jobs bia and also intimi fe nipa dodo na here what they yen yetibia our position within the sub region a example say kube fa kube edi ho nkomo ewo German odu German north ne sa o say kube ho no keke eniama ye de ye no so wo bie factories all along the western coast of this nation all the way to the middle belt na youth ejuma ebe fa wo mo no ye nye for just o man Ghana nko a ye ne ye dibia ye den akọ amaman foforo so akọ wo sika e de aba be kan ye de no so China for to me ya de ne to me ye ena Kennedy Agyapong kan se mokoka brofa kesia enyema bi atese no ye nya brofa kesia ne ye de ka ye the experience conviction any boldness any ye de ye brofa kesia obi me ka kire wo enne brofa kesia ye de kwaji loan wo IMF ye mfa mie bi adwuma hwe kwame despite dabe na ote se wakotena ba bi ka brofa kesia ye retrum ye adwuma ye ne de dabe na what is what ba bi wo horo brofa kesia
but you need
meba but ye can non certification for anything na me gina ho no
okay.
Enti ye can non certification adwuma wo hia a lot of certificates na wo de aye ena me kire o say so betimi ebie adwuma ama na gina atimi ebie mu no enye profa kese ne ye de ye
yeah but in the 21st century honorable where because I get maybe a free but in the fourth industrial revolution na a more manpower because atana factory hands in the here manpower or more ancient uncle school in actually or was a brute power no obetimi no mela now we are in a knowledge economy. Any leader seeking to lead in 2025 in the 21st century I'll bet discounting education that is problematic.
This is the line of nkomo ene tota akoso o man we mu a eno ti yegina ba bi yegina no
adentia
si ye di nkoma yes o industrial revolution atwam ye Ghana for ye ka bio industry say na wo ha industry say na ya sustain wo ha let's get the fundamentals right and sana ya behwe nia aba fundamentals no enye ye ni industries wo ha yes yewura a new era we admit that but womoa ewura sa era na wo mu pushi no they have already taken care of the industrial base of their economies enti Ghana for mesre any NPP delegate let us have this basic understanding say the foundation of our nation has to be solidified by industries any businesses enti mema will be in country and say America ni UK for atwamu ho ntino yasoso ya atwamu ho
no
the
point I'm making I mean you can create industries now the way you would run an industry in 1960 will not be the same way I'll be running the CCR. That's the point I'm making. In the CCR, even if you want to embark on an industrial revolution in this country, my point is you cannot discount education and push a certain narrative say one go school cry
no I say yeah Manuel Sibone Ahmeda ase so say wa ye ne sa na bia na obi so tenchen sa na wo hu no entesa won a can nen kasa mu nyina no wone polling station the base of our party obi yen kanokre pa statistics ayaye population census ayaye nyina say majority of the elites won we higher qualification dodo na wo ye cities no and they are very few compared to your population size aye wono. Enti se unemployment abeye ade a ha o man na ya dodo na eka wo mo no edwuma wo sem ye wo de no wo mu ni saa ahode no school sem na se wo pese wo be ye wo kandifo a factor wo mo factor no enye bigger. Not to say ignore one a university, no. In fact, factory na ken eka ho asem no. O can say okwa engineers bi wo ha wo mo ye adwuma wo factory no ho. But no kire say enwuma ne dodo na kọ wo mo a wo mo hia certificate no na no na hia no. Because wo mo na Ghana ha enwuma ho sem eye dodo na den. Enti etiefo se mo tenesa encheche mo eteche no kens wo hwe eno na afi so wo so akọ school no the more ye bie factories no ye here accountant ye here safety officers ye here engineers ye here all these faculties ye here omo. But the whole concept of bringing back a lot of businesses in the factories, should address, I would say, solve the unemployment issue the masses, the majority of our people are faced with. If it doesn't address it, that continue to hang as a big security threat to the stability of our country. And knowing this, that is how come my young commander do na echo. But also he makes time to explain to them. Say, ubia wako school bia so obinya ne chefa ewo. Obinya chefa wo na bemo.
Mene Honorable Rocky Obeng Joojo Kennedy ho na edin komoye former Western North Regional Minister and a leading member of the Kennedy Agyapong campaign team for the presidential primaries in 2026. Inti Omaye who can unity tour all across the country, and he's addressing some of the questions and komoa aba up from the conversation on social media, especially Nipa Bebrena can send Bebrena on social media. Let me draw your attention to one other issue. Nafi menye wanu ye wo enoho. The thing about Okase Kennedy Agyapong control nene popularity ni bebree ewo the grassroots of my party. Some have said in the party near one phobia ye influential. In you being a former regional minister, obviously we influential. For among the grassroots awokasa wo mutie. Members of parliament influential. Former CEOs influential. And you have heard the narrative say the more you have some of these influential people in your campaign, and also because among the control how do you take Saham Common?
Obi, yes. Obi, no cross a woman say, oh, Nim Sibia, Yanini Panantia, Emre more than what was them to Nenema, Bia will beat you. But a man your say mono. Obi, we dear mesro, meso me dear futu a made top on so no. Never ever assume absolute authority over your subordinates in politics. Never. A cardinal sin. And say, oh, compared to me now, with the no calculation, yes. You are likely to get a shock of your life. And esi bebre say NPP cry ya manyo kriya FM General Secretary always Justin Kodia.
Yes.
Yeah, General Secretary. Yes. Oko abano. One John Boedu na neko. Regional chairman for ni nyina apart from chairman Kuti na wanya ne baby ko. Omu nyina gina ho ka say region ne hye omo nsa. Regions ne hye omo nsa. Na omo de region na hye John Boedu nsa.
That's true.
Obi, that posturing, no, that deceit, sa influencer, wunni a opese amanfo mu se wo no. Sa subana ye da na di no. Ekosii sen. We die.
E was Asempa.
Ekosii sen. E was Asempa FM. Obi Ekosii sen.
Yes.
Kodua ne ekoye nyina achi a na party grassroots for no at the time. Omo say Kodua and the best option at the time. Na omo hwehwe no. Ni ekoso ni nyina regional chairman for ni omo ye nyina omko se boot ni mo ha. no matter the omakomano epe. Enti if you proceed, so what share campaign na say creating that impression say because you have whipped people, MPs for the dona or mafa, ministers for the dona or mafa, one for the enunti, wabra winim say MPs, ministers, CEOs how Kenya na no, ofye NPP party nimu delegate ayede kwa koto abana ye no 3% impo na 95% no dodo no womani polling station electoral area coordinators no ena me pese yenye ho ti ase se yes se oye boafo na wonim sibia nipa 90 ya emre mu odin ba bia wo kan se me yebeti but fire no nye politics say oh because me call asante mantem no MPs na ewo ho no dodo na say ye beto ama me enti no delegate na wa asante region beto ama enye no kre ebiasi mama wo example esi den nyina enyama ni bi wa ye politicians aso odin o obi akwetia ye kwa akwetia mse mitie NDC nipa na wodi aba no lawyer no am so woni ni din ko ba mitie na mitika mo mitie o ka no krefa abato no ho ba bi am so okay de ye hu ye no no so woka o say ono no o mu say na ban e na wo so enti campaign ye kwakoyi na obeka kira manfo no say empumtu ene asem o peso wo ka ne kese pa kire wo na yesoso ekofo bi aka ma na to etim say sabi yenua na wafrim say ehho yawo nti no ye kan nkofo abi a wo begina yawo die ne so ayeden ato amai sati yoro no ekosii
anya adwuma
what I say enti me can we say some of the theorists near to me maniye fefe say all former and maybe me can mo say yes say agona baby 300 and something o declare my candidate back na obi same way ofi say the ballot box go see one paper obenya sa 300 no the experience how in politics what I say enti yes ubenya enipa dom ama wo ma bedi wachi eboa e show nkran and afi so advantage ba kon awon say you are able to tap into one experience any knowledge to that extent no me the bema whoever holds that view okay. But to extend it to mean say because etete senti no ye enkofo no dodo na beto I think say dada wo ho because ye call ya ye see form the Kennedy see form no obi say and some they are very personal the reason now wo mede ba beto aban e very personal mama ma example back on me koye regional minister me facilitate e man nkofo nya access into some of the service ye wono one ya mede ma me team a wo enim ye adwuma se munnim na munnim na mo ko sre party ni bi ho bibi sada na meyi wadi party for no some of them have this very bitter experience polling station executive electoral area coordinators for no they have this very bitter experience amo makoma ye dududu so wo ha na enyo no na epama no onua so wo ye polling station chairman organizer secretary yankofo nim abato amredu a wo tu na mokosra amanfo se yenkoto abama ne party na ne party wo power no wo pe akwanya kakra na yesa charge no. These are personal matters so ye ne MP na wan ka bia ma ne sata na okosate bia ni mu a ene wo say wo gina ha nti
ono so ntonko
enye adwuma enti those are the matters Kennedy attempt to address. And they believe more in him. They believe in him because campaign also utia dansidi obo odru akontomra. Abrantie bi say Kennedy be program one o mahene eye program and wo fa phone wo frey. Owi e ofre Kennedy fa wo se obra. Oba nkran na odi ne sika mo se odi ne koya kokobol na CEO ni no ho na odi ne kofa baabi na okopa adwuma ma no. Odru ahafo so delegate ba kon ba he ono so bedi adanse so it's more of grassroots no share ne nyuma ne anamo wetu in the past na Kennedy catch so wo ba enhyehyɛ ya wo de beto akwan mu no obehwe ama omo ye di asem no enipa bi megina entem ho enye omo bukata.
For you, the last presidential primaries, how are you, Mexico? I don't know which of the candidates you supported then.
Oh, Massa, you know it. Massa, you know, I supported Dr. Bawumia.
Yeah, but some anywhere in Komo.
Oh, but say you're open.
That's fine.
You're open.
Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia.
Yes, yes, and I'm sorry.
But okay, I would have a question for you.
That's a question, Anna.
Oh, no. Maybe I'll come back. What was different from the Kennedy Agyapong? Because now we're outside. The Uhu that time, and what is different from the Ken campaign then and now?
Oh, to say, will be beer warshare. I'm say, will be baby, no creme, and you also be a can of creme. Yes. Kennedy, first time no buy, you know, I'm saying na hockey cano, never form.
Okay.
Ibinokra woni wo mo eboa no, and they did so well. Team now wo mo boa at the time. Sometimes obi me no onhia na yedin komoda bia I try to draw more attention to the enormity of the task wo mo jeto wo mo so at the time no. They did so well. Na wo hwe say na emre nima wo de niam bi begugu akwan mu obeye ntotoye to win a national election to say the year kwe you know. Nyame no krenem uhia a solid system. Sa type no Kennedy na we need coordinators all over Ghana. Constituency ni bo we need coordinators we need obia na ono ageto no so no akogina wa man. But say I can say
now
all of them know say he has solid, not coordinators, so coordination team solid on the ground
in each constituency.
That's right. All his competitors, when him said, now he's built that solid one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, here they say, I said na national menka the first one.
Yes.
Says yes, my beka. Okay. Be a mena master me de fast renting na beka on national. But minim ye no do at all the levels.
Yes.
At the constituency level. Electoral area levels, electoral area be American one some kakra. Or mass shift akoka ho de sa ho de na akoka Kennedy de na in omak shift. Constituency level na say wote or your campaign no wo drew body assistant secretary no so na meka Bawumia ho but me din komo no ma shift wo drew Tano North secretary just say baby obeko bia enye ni na bia bonten. This is what's a Kennedy structure, no?
Now
no
effective and efficient.
That's right, and it's being managed by party for no base for no, and yet volunteers and kwa. And the first attempt,
one campaign manager.
Yes, maybe baho.
Okay.
Well, the first attempt, now you volunteers.
And
now first so ehu kakra ewo no crasem no. But sisi ano am say ehu from ano.
Jaibo.
And you know, ama obehu te said the constituency secretary, chairman, udu constituency chairman say, hey, me a contemporary chairman. Here na no asemo Jack Kennedy. Na 10 months ago, I will be 10. I contemporary. I let John Boa Tete, a chairman. 10 months ago, and Kasem will wait me aka. And so Bejumu Kukudro or the ato was no. And why a chairman for so many years or experience or the Rebecca Kennedy home. That is the shift, a major seismic shift abba with Kennedy campaign on. And no and campaign no
momentum no
I pin so what's the American say? Form I
the difference really now is that Ken has a stronger structure on the ground now. Yes. A more efficient system on the ground now than the last president.
I know you're back on. Near Tosubiem. Ayo no ani Ken. Obi. This is Yara Zona NPP delegates no. Omu hu Ken kuku drew for them better. Yawa bemo no. Say we ye kukudru for cry, yemfa won to man penisu.
Yeah.
What did I mention? I say, because there's a limit or man penny powers no betimi aketele okukuduro no
Asempa
but ye pie no the kukuduro no afei na I am more pronounced my mema example Ken Ejidi say we a party na wo opposition ade a wo so wo frɛ da nyina ya battle call for election. Don't run away from elections, because that is the only way you can get to win power when you run. Ye ba opposition by election miensa ena aba yenhwe position of Ken on all these matters. Number 1, Ablekuma North.
That was a rare one, but you
say Ablekuma North.
Yes.
Sharing of way and Kwaba Ken a queer free so nanim there is so me pesemico. Na Ken dia tumu. Ko metawachi o see ko ye nko see ye ko na ye cry benya suahu ni bi afim ye yesu aye de aseda be mo nyankopon meba
take it this is among kono we have indicated it went to apologize.
No meba Ken asema o kan ye no na me quote no
that's fine
o say ye nko
anye ye cry
anye abade ukwa ada so obedi nkunim ana say obelusu but NPP ye opposition say ye nko na se ye ko na ye ya ni ye ni ye pe anye ye kura ye benya su ehun ni bi afrim ya me no kura nim ye kon ye anye ye but me no ene Ghana fo nyina agitum say eboa me enya su ehun kese bi pa wa brase yankwa nka ye nya etutrasema e course o hoti NPP for ya ma ye kwanya me ye to Ghana fo enim say monhwe de NDC for ye de ti aye se ye bi na se entwa ya monhwe de omo ye nene edutwam se yanko Ablekuma North anke be de ne ya da sa de ne de a kire Ghana for ne NPP for akwetia and party ne jutum ye koye okogina ho ye campaign sa everyone ajo ne etoso miensa eye Tamale Central
yes
adene yenko me dwen ho ametase hwe obi Dr. Omane Boama nyamemfa ne krensie mutala nyamemfa ne krensie emra ne yo legwa na me call for SRC president no onim say Dr. Omane Boama ne nipa me kosu kire ne say we mobilize medical students because no a medical student
and now 7 news presidents in this way.
That's right. We mobilize womo no one moame and he voluntarily coordinate medical students no e de mame why madam for pa ya ye see ye na haye nyina mutala so sa o kai mutala legon ho no so rane e nyina ye na fofo de esi no ye mpa ya ye bosanka ensi da but eno ye onyame ente ase ena nipa so won hyehyɛ nipa hyehyɛ ne sɛ bibi sɛ esi aye nkɔ aba obi ada ne ye nkɔ sa aba no
emo party no
ada ne ye
party
meba
the reason e betu ya
me pese mbusa say
okay
who ye party a who position party a who position no okra na ofre aba to say the winning in UK baby a call okosua enema no e wo ho na opposition for no challenge the certain government say mo ye sure say mo dia ye nkọ aba because that's the only way our opposition no obesesa wo tibia e dia aba power and no election. Yeah, it was a ye na asesa. No, and Ken asem obia we ye kukudru for. Yeah, we ye bold. Yeah, and no cramp on the see Ablekuma North Sanya many nyina no. Ye wo position no.
Asempa FM.
And kofo hu saa kukudru no nti amani campaign no saa na hoden no. E boa no this time say see ye pobi amana di enim in our current situation na ye wo position there. No, see, Obia, or ye principled, or ye could not what politics as say. So, we opposition party, that's about to Asempa to us, Yamqua. How do you test your strength? See, a Tamale Central, Medical Semo, ye Kowa, ye Kosa Bana, near maybe Bessie. Yes, a NDC 4 seat or more, Bam, NPP for ye name. See a quaco, a more thing, but Yankoko. Si eko na so nyame ya yadom ena bato no on to say ya bobo no untumi nkyere de ebeko bikra a day to election no NDC candidate betumi aka asem bi ama ahya amanfo na woni ina bufo ni akwakoto ama MPP but you need a chance, no. And we hear opposition leader. What did the mention say? Or Tisanyama we are saying will be lead party no to wear this mindset.
Which is a mindset you need in opposition.
That's right.
What can you remember the structure of the campaign now?
And the excellent opposition mindset or what is here no.
Okay.
And then the boldness, yes. Assessor can position within the NPP architecture.
Okay.
Only delegate for Kasa. Musa Damkwa ye post be was say 95% of NPP for GD say ombeba power 2028. That is the base of the party no no mudi sankomo no. Enti ade here NPP delegate for pan say ye organize ye win power. Enti say ye share leadership na CCR baby a yigina party for ne scanner almost say among the lords no there is one
obeti mama yes our power no.
Yeah, there is no way so no be leader of a party any day and this for be challenge we kasi yanko aba, and it would be based on a jumane ahonkeka ye beye ne ye de akọ, but CCR no yame no kra nim ni some mindset no is no more there. Oh dear. Yes, we na say akweti no mo de sere obi kra say social media obi kra say NPP kra de CCR ko banta makra wan hwe a o mbeka so mo nko. O create sa impression we ya. O build BB blocks e won kofo trimu say what you say, but we have to have the courage and because that is what we are set up to do as a political party. To be in a political contest. And that mindset, yeah, and for associate Kennedy Agyapong based on the evidence so I walk on. And also the campaign no from because that have said the new opposition. Near Wabem. Enti Kumewu Yakoye. Asen not Yakoye. You can say about Abrania or power.
Very well. Having said that, let me now come to the earlier questions. And thank you for the info. The last primaries, you were strongly for Dr. Bawumia.
Yes.
I don't know if in your case, because you were a minister, you couldn't have taken any other decision apart from supporting Dr. Bawumia. But that's for another day. A day now we're changing now. Say you want to support Kennedy Agyapong. What really brought about the change?
Okay. Look, Obi. Say, Obey regional minister, advantage o one say. Wo your swafo a wodantem. Eye o party no. Party na e wo region no. So mo pa ban ene na di nkoma wo ene ye di e chere. Enima bi ekoso na nya me ha o no wo ene ye di kan e de bedan wo. Most of the time no cry ye pese ye ben o mampani a ye befa wa wo so. And it gives you that privilege Emma the mindset of the central government and then the mindset of the base party. Of the party. Wow.
Yes.
And obi bia wanya kwan asom NPP aban mu pen no se nya pese menkumi nya paade a ejapade a wo se wo srede ma NPP ne se party no ebenya hoden na watena aban mu unya pese menkumi nya what you must seek for your party. So when you kwan serve that ade a wo se de bia di wanim kan ne say what can I do, what steps, what bold steps, what risk can I take, what sound decisions can I take to help bring strength into our party. Number one, also utie the base of your party. And see, after near course ni nyina no ya to abani wi and me spending a lot of time on region engaging to understand the way forward, what to do to bring back love, to bring back energy, to bring back that sacrifice na enipa benya e dia ba beboa party na ma hoden abem. And you're so clear, Emma. Obi, at some point I felt say na bia e yemi region ko asem. So and that will show you so na make on my own and na me sign a share and kofobi researchers bo say Mr. Remo dear me huni me pese me hu say dear esi wo me ha no sa na etie e wo other regions ana when the regional ministers for me college ni be din koma we must also confirm it na make but you know because of our personal biases I wanted a team, an independent team
to confirm
say sa na etie ana. And for 3 months, Juma no day result in the buy. I feel so wow. Baby, some other region cry media no cry. I'm saying okay. And it's a
that party base needed a new direction.
Yes.
It confirmed what you got from our region.
That is the point. Party for no dodo na ensusuye ne say baby ayaba bedru you know. Ensusuya yenya ya de call abana na edikan no aye 2024 no yes sa yenane ehun free nyama bi ho ya anya ne sa calling for that strength no
ebeye den
eya emubeye den. That's what they kept saying. I'm saying okay na eniama e course no sankamunya wo bia wo party for ntiase ye odin hihye bi begu akwan mu. Yeah, a beketeli some of the SSS na. And no will be a good attraction na ebema ya eden. Yenya ahosepe e dia beye party adwuma. When the NPP delegate for no bebre kasa, there is one may bought the electoral area. Akweyala electoral area coordinator. Me ne din komo one on one. Meba.
Accra.
Ya fa ne fianko dabi.
Okay.
Me region.
Okay.
Ya fa ne fianko. Me wana researcher ba ko ka kire me say honorable sa coordinator unim akweyala electoral Asempa emuwa enti wo ye coordinator na wo ye mu adwuma enye easy ana oye kuani so enti wo say ne beto manim ne say okuani a wo ye kua na woja ne nyuma wo ho na wo twa enkwansini beye du ekofrefre party for boa no emye party adwuma wo say na wo pay school kwan amane ba na ohanya amane a wo fa mu no ama party adwuma no ehodo efri ni mu asama beto manim ya me pa asama beto manim no and I'm a friend, I'm say okay, and then he didn't come the chopper at the man. Because meaning baby or can mean me Juma said you heard you my heading.
Asempa FM.
Enti Obi say and yes say yes sorry ya ne say yes you to anamo we.
Yeah, okay.
Utie sa niema we nyina na ne dodo no said the doors ne said you almost so kira say monko ha. Sa monko ha. Ye beba.
In your decision to support Ken this time, no, now a born out of
party strength, a decision to make the party stronger. Because if the party is not strong, you can't win election with a weaker party. You need a stronger party to win an election. And for the party to be strong, yes, you need a stronger party base. And the party base is the polling station and the electoral area coordination system.
I wanted to ask, sir, in your case, no, would this decision to support Ken this time around, no, it was not born out of emotions, a proper research.
Excellent. Excellent.
Which candidate to throw your support behind?
Excellent. And by the way, many party penifo di Hong Kong. Maybe so kwa kacha mso omukra ma commission mo my research ni bi na medie no ya pe enuntina obi ekonemu aye din ama
other camps, no?
That's the point
than it used to be.
And enuntina Kennedy ahoden afosoro
now than
and
before.
I was not surprised say Kennedy insisted say look me party na hoden eye fapem no
yes
me de masem ne di ka ko sha ase o ko pawo mu chaw me say ofre ubie line na wo ma coordinators ne polling station for say obi an kan the polling station baby or one year sama kakra make me kan do so but kakra make obo say di akutene pa enti yeah kasa NPP for ye gitum say party for na nkoto aba obi aden na o papa woni ndi tifie okopa ade papa aba onko bo ne chido bia ade bia e kan ne nsa no we hu so enti ye kasa party for anto aba ne yakan ene ye yin na gitum aden ye kasa party for anto aba e de na si e de na akoso enjina wo mo ete dae no eniema bi atiti sei no eka ho and memi gidie pa me won say hwe yes say empanifo kasa bi say ensuo che toemu a eyihwa
yes
say ensuo eche toemu a eden
eyihwa
the leadership of the party is being perceived to have stayed one course for almost 17 years.
Yes. And by leadership, mean the flag bearer.
I mean, the leadership of our party.
Including the national executive.
The leadership of our party, Obi. Obi, me achichede menesrobo ni Asempa enkofa a breakdown we be am see the leadership of it, you know.
The people have to understand what you
yes, but that understanding is there is this fatigue and tiredness of a certain way, and people are saying that how about a change to refresh the scene so that we all come along. And what they be no. Oh, you so computer the year Juma do baby I'll say refresh it. I bet for council cry and you refresh it. Well, refresh it.
Would the refresh only come about through a new candidate?
Yeah. Obi party Juma one. Meti here me say me regional minister Mabua enkofo no. Metia will be so nice.
Yeah, that's
me pentro mechanical because soma obetia enipa nine so. Some of the demands now will be the beba no. We ya wontia enye.
That's true.
Enipa no woni need ko baka so utia ne na so. Enunti for a party so obehwe even all baby omo practicing multi-party democracy bia no. Obehwe after a season bi no na when di bia ba na blow change bi. Na party anka na ho de ne from na ho de foforo abem. And that is how me finish say baby a yaba bedru no say let us bring Kennedy Agyapong. What the NPP party na say what he say he's got a better understanding of the struggles of NPP. Can understand say the base of our party in terms of the support outside the party structure, no, largely business owners within the formal and informal sector. And it's a way a buying on the back of a party say ya debiano she nyansankwanya woni womo hi asem so bekaya nhihye bi Kennedy nyakokudo ka kire yese san nhihye no yenhwe ne yenya hu bibi. And asem no woka ye no woka based on the understanding of the party say now wo party J4 party NPP J4 party. Who doesn't know this? Say NPP J4 party. J4 wo mo kokokra ne ma. Ni ye dibia ba beton ye nya so mfaso. Ye de Ghana sika no ekope amanfo so sika kokokra. Ye nya industrialization in wie ye no. Let's admit say that is the status quo ye de ye adwuma. And when majority of them are calling for some intervention, that's no Kennedy. Ono cry a boat at the time can say munya hu bibi. So I am saying sir will be or what this understanding no. A dreadful who says you on the NPP candidate na. They will now understand so but ono a businessman say dollar ni si dia ho den sem ekotia ono so. Ono Kennedy class wo dia dancers wo lusu sika.
Yes.
Some of them could not, what did they mention? But that is the who doesn't know say NPP Sani forming NPP no. NPP to say NDC ya wono abemu.
But to resolve the challenges that waka ho asem sisi can call on the government then to deal with, It takes some deep thinking to come up with some ideas to deal with such situation. And the other camp will tell you say
Opesa me ya me economics kakra me fanchire bibi kakra.
No, the other camp will tell you, say, through some deep thinking, no,
Yes.
a policy like gold for oil, which had medium to long term the potential to deal with some
problems.
problems.
One we are better opposition achapa because what people focus here.
No, we focus here.
Seed in $1 okay.
Yes.
You Bank of Ghana.
Ghana, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Womo ena ehwe monetary policy hunsem ema o man Ghana.
That's true.
Fiscal sem Ministry for Finance any aban no.
That's true.
But see sika ntoto ye no.
Bank of Ghana. That's true.
Asempa
economic policy bia no e won sunsanso. Economic policy bia won sunsanso.
That's true.
Enti wo aban no to take that gamble. John Mahama eno a wo ye meet the press. So what to me say or my Bank of Ghana intervene seed in $1 we no. Nti o buy omo nya bibia o de omo ye no no. Omo buy no yes omo de business fofo bia ba man ni mu na ho na dollar no ono adom ha ma o man pani otuna no ntu no ase oh yeah Bank of Ghana me omo intervene ye enti obi sa economics we you know e was ye kom
okay
we could and we should. When you leave it, sir, to a single policy, it take it time and sana effect. When your people, say your people want immediate effect. And in economics, no way there too.
Okay.
Yes, excellent policy.
Okay.
Say they buy, but no effect will be felt in the medium to long term.
But in the
short term, you can make monetary intervention.
To ease pressure.
The pressure.
On traders, will base.
That's the point. And it's a case of economic policy. Etina Kenka say, under his leadership, he would drive the energy, he would take that gamble, he will risk it this way. Because when we say that's the foundation of the party, a whole a dreadful party, NPP, that's the foundation. Businessmen and he is kakikambomu and they form a party, in opposition. And for you to appeal to them and get their strength, you need to address their challenges,
main challenges.
Entina you can candidate now appealing beyond NPP because a lot of the business will go cry where your business ni a train will be no one can NPP business for make on one me but or she can say or no who movie
okay
why apart from Ken one way kwa bano and when you could do beka say sa enhihye ne sa tibia na ewo mu no ekotia no hwan it's a business for 8 years now won say okay ono oba obeyo mampania yes ne ekoso no eka obeka wono so
very well. My main kind message, I have to start my discussion segment any moment from now. My main kind here for Nana Champion Jantua, presidential staffer will join us in the studio. Dr. Bernardo Koboy would also join us near the discussion segment. Some few messages, not honorable Eddie, I wrap it up. My main chair, yes.
Obi, Ken campaign or director of operations.
Okay.
Okay. Charles
Bisiu, okay.
And Mr. Apia Mensa. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, so boy Jumapa.
Okay.
And Alfred Obeng.
Alfred Obeng.
Oh, no, so MP for BBA and also director of operation.
Director of operation near me and son.
Yes. So you Obi. Obi elections.
Oh yeah.
Elections, director
elections for the campaign.
Yes. Obi, and that is the structure now.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Wow. Nana Kobold, let me read some few messages. Messages in the Obi, please kindly ask my senior, should delegate vote for Honorable Kennedy to become flag bearer and he fails to win the election, would he contest again to lead the party? And please, can he address the allegations made by A+ against his candidate, that he allegedly leaked our strategy to him A+ in the 2024 elections. First question not about say when Timmy Winnie Flagbearer now I've heard the message say Monsomin 4 years pay anya munye minsi from. Is that in relation to Weyana? Say Timmy anya 2 me munye minsi from.
No, but Obi, me so kramiti one say Ken Beba be a Flagbearer now want to me Winnie power.
In 2028.
Yes, because you see, the near be as a son of Ghana. Me do quite chirikaka. Yevra John Mahama. Yes, swearing in.
Yes.
At Otonensa Frere Amampeni.
Sure.
Be no more by.
Sure.
Obi. Oshaya. There was one leader be. War Sir Jabonason. Your budget is so pa. Ediana leader no oye. Yehunwo ni mai musu wo ye grassroots.
Yeah.
Eso so oba o man Ghana mu no. Ya NDC for na edoso wase no. Na minim say emonjeso no dodo na anko John Mahama ho. Eso so say scared that ho atumu say e be neck to neck.
Yeah.
The young people of this country want woman take position. Womo pe a leader wo ye bold. A leader what business is say no person will be enyuma because what more problem nyina ye enyuma and Ken Asema Odenama what can I say so wonni adwuma wonni life,
you have no dignity.
Yes, na wonni adwuma o sorry wonni adwuma asa obrane no wudi enti so man mu ebeju assistant no be yeda at least ma enyuma ho sem enyemre ematememufo no. And this is what Ghanaians are calling for, and they trust him, they believe him. He's done it on his own. Near why you're not with the government to me, and Ken is such an excellent person when it comes to say yen share atmosphere, yen idea ebeboa enkofono. And when I say okay, so creative mind, you know, ebine the making.
And you are saying, sir,
yes,
when he becomes flag bearer,
he will win.
He will automatically,
because whoever the other parties will present versus Kennedy Agyapong, why not Ghana mebunu ne Ghana business community no ebeji nedi, they will believe Kennedy Agyapong.
Very well. Let me deal with the other.
One more trust,
trust. Obi, I've been listening to the interview, and in my view, Joojo is a brilliant communicator, very strategic and articulate in his responses. Unfortunately, he believes, and the texter believes, Ken cannot win because the powers that are in charge will work it for Dr. Bawumia. Honestly, the Bawumia campaign should consider appointing him as the face of the NPP heading into the 2028 elections, even though they would lose the general elections. Joojo is far more convincing than any of the spokespersons we've seen so far in the current communications team of the NPP. His delivery feels authentic and sharp, exactly what the party needs to connect with the average voter who is angry. In fact, okay. Enti Ose Obi, thank you. Unofficial Ekosiisen guest, Paul Delali Kwame Desuso, all the way from Worcester in Massachusetts. He's a member of the NDC, actually. Paul Yedase. Obi, my former brother Joojo can talk. Samuel Brian Boapeng, I don't know. Samuel Brian Boapeng Yedase. I've seen one from Fortune Alimi of the Delegates newspaper. Also, Obi, good afternoon. Rocky inherited a region with 3 parliamentary seats at the time he was appointed a regional minister. What was his contribution to the NPP's defeat? How many seats did he leave behind? He claimed he helped party people in his region, but still they lost Poto. So he himself may be a factor in the defeat. So unfortunately,
I mean, because of a daily guy.
There will be on one newspaper. I heard the Delhi gist.
And now, or best yearning call, who may be also check. When him say Western North,
yes,
there is this story about it, Uncle Wonka Obi. For the first time, Swaman seat.
Yes.
Since 1992, Yensan Kaida. And so election way. Swaman.
Swaman Dadieso.
You win it Dadieso. Swaman. I don't know how Mumu Fano so American say. Bia a Nyama Yeni Yanom ye no. And also so account. What did they mention? I say, yes. Now a the bigger problems now and until also shifty. The fact say these problems emerged no. And untina I was say yenya kandi for fra or the new
Asempa FM.
Yes.
Obi, please tell my brother Rocky that none of the party's research findings attributed our loss to our candidate. We all know what the issues were: economy, attitude of government, etc. Both the Okwe report and the Conrad report confirmed these. Unfortunately,
one Okwe report.
No, I've not seen it.
Test on your friend.
We cannot verify the research he is referring to. Kofi Ofosun cancer.
Kofi Ofosun cancer.
Former NEIP.
Kofi, a report now send the mommy. Michael Kwe report no. Because Akwe to say sir report no.
Akwe
Obia one there. No. Kaya am say report no Obia sorry a ochro ne there. Because asem no there ne there no or say our report name.
Yes.
There here there na if free from oba no or say no enka report name. The Kofi there no.
Yes.
Obeka cho say o Michael Kwe report
name.
Obusan se sia say ma okase woni bi. Minim pass woni bi. Unless or will be a metro challenge me free on my copy. Maybe the dance or the copy abreme. Otherwise, the Okika say free report in the mono.
You cannot verify that. Yeah, Bedu says, Obi, Kennedy Agyapong is not just a talker, he is a doer. He has created jobs for graduate and non-graduate through his businesses, from media houses to factories and cold stores. This is the kind of leadership Ghana needs. Bold, courageous and practical. Just like he said, with perseverance and unity, we would rise together. Let's stand with Kennedy Agyapong, the job creator and the leader for Ghana's future. Ya Bedu. Anyway, about Obi. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong has been one politician that I've had many encounters with, and what I've realized from him is that anytime we have a conversation, and it doesn't matter what the conversation may be, he intermittently come in with the welfare of the people of Ghana and the NPP. One day I was traveling with him, and on the highway he spotted a factory that was far from the highway. Just as I had gone past the exit, he instructed me to go to the next exit so that we can go and see it. When we got there, he took his time to get a lot of information from the owner. When we got back in the car, the first thing that came out of his mouth was that, and I quote, "If we build such a factory in Ghana, don't you think it will help the people?" unquote. This has been his favorite slogan. I know that he is the only politician left in Ghana at this moment that has the passion and zeal and the sympathy for the Ghanaian people. I pray for God to help him lead the country. George Niokaite coming through with this from Chicago in the US of A. Thank you, George. Obi, I heard someone telling delegates to vote for a candidate because he, the chairman, slept at Iyoko's thin room and could see death staring at him. Is this a message of hope for the delegate? Berima Ejay of Vancouver in Canada. Obi, kindly tell Ken supporters and their communicators the importance of refraining from personal attacks. Instead, they should focus on conveying clear and constructive messages about what they can accomplish. And I think Rocky has done just that. Kweku Furia Manfo, maybe message we not what typing earlier, but thank you. We say Obi, clean, focused, and issues-based campaign in this internal presidential elections will make the NPP more united and credible to win the general elections. Obi, I am for Dr. Bawumia, but trust me, even Honorable Joojo Rocky Obeng, who is not contesting, is miraculously picked to lead the NPP after January 31st. I'll wholeheartedly campaign for him as the next president on the ticket of the great NPP. Kwesi Reynolds, Ewo Agona Odobing, Nedie Enono. Obi, good evening. I think... okay. Ekosii says the high Asempa 94.7 FM. A message is in your heart. Me kind, me the many from them who say and shada anya men kind. Yeah, na mo de atem. And your message be ana me kind. Hi, Obi, kind is our only hope. Stephen Boaban from Spintex here in Accra. Good evening to you, Obi. Please let the man in your studio understand that nothing they speak can change our mind of giving DMB a second chance. So still, it's possible for DMB. Prophet Nana Boache in Okaikwe North constituency. Quite a number of messages, but no number. We should be wrapping up. Na afeyatua yejumediene eso. Okay. And let me see. Obi, I'm disappointed in Rocky, whom you supported his appointment as regional minister. Okay, another say went to me and renew region. Uncle NY and on the way. Ababa, I have no regret supporting him for regional. I even thought he deserved a bigger position than regional minister. But that's fine. I mean,
that's the beauty of the whole exercise.
Of course, it is. Yes. And to be clear, Rocky was my mate at Legon.
Yes.
In Timor Mundi, we left Legon in 2006. But he was my senior in St. John's School, second day. In the minute of way back. Joojo Rocky Obeng. No, Charlie. Okay. We are brutal. In wrapping up, no. Okay. So, what any message you have responded to, Anna? You wrap it up now. You sorry.
Oh dear, may war the ja achieve for ne say, Kennedy Agyapong was share the campaign as
yes.
Was here in Kambum and were called regions or the third one. Bibi a way in actress or per NPP in Kambum. Unyaka sentry bia Asempa Numa or Peso ye at the board delegates. Now afe so wachere ahoden a ode beboa o man Ghana so be ye kandi fo a. Ni ye hu ne se Ghana fo dodo na usi abonten. O te kai mu o wa sorry dem mu. O dwedi ase. Baby a wo bia no de dodo na ka ne se NPP fo. Se wo mo de Kennedy Agyapong eba ye beto aba ama wo mo. Sa kasa no ye nyintum se enipa bia ye beyi no as ye kandi fo no.
Yes.
Ye NPP for ye dem ba ko kire Ghana for. Na ya sre wo mutumi se wo muntu aba emaye. Na sesi ade esi ne se Ghana for di yenim kan. E na wo mo kire yen se mudi we ba ye beto ama mo.
Okay.
O mama adwuma no anka baby a mete no NPP ni a wo pe power. Se power e na wo pa. Power e na ye hia, eno so ne ye hia de aboa ayen hyehyɛ e de aboa party ma aboa Ghana for. And Ghana for
people questioning that claim. Say research ben amoye say Ghana for do na so mo pe Kennedy Agyapong.
Obi nye we na hyehyɛ wa so anka beka se enko gina kwan no ho ya na yembusa.
Sa.
Oh,
anim he ya.
We de opa say atie for be ma yemra ye de 5 minutes kwa abonten camera e da ye so. Ye busa Ghana for enam ho wo mu twa mu. Asempa enim he ya ne ya hia miensa busa om say NPP for why na wo mfa ne mra. Enye asema ya boyi trimu a ye ka and dodo na na eka sakasa enti me party for the mesra ne say NDC amanyoku no wo mo ne amanyoku a wo ma be ye one term e wo Ghana ha yewura mahama onyame adom en wenya kwan aba NPP kofo eba ye no oye 2 terms akufo ado eye 2 terms NDC pe en wo mo sa record no enti mom ye mfa nkwa adwendwen mu say yemfa de Ghana for pen yemfa enkoma womo na ma 2028 ya stop womo in their track so that they do not introduce another person. Yeah, ono so will fight and fight so hard say sa ashenso de na enya kono as one time no emedi womo achi enti ye kokobo afenso ye futuo ma ye nyina mesramo Kennedy Agyapong ne kasemu o share campaign ase enkambom ene wo sere ene wo kire na adwen woni obi atem
Asempa FM
onya kasantwi bia yemfa odo ni yemfa en support no na me wogidie pa se obi Kennedy be wini aba no obe wini 31st January 2026 obe wini.
You are convinced?
I am. Look,
beyond reasonable doubt.
Sir Sanka me de me minimane de me de kwakotonko ampo a but de mate ene de ekoso wo fom ho no eno ene hye me kran se wo beto aba na Kennedy
Ken will win
this election. He will win it.
Is it because of the the wate as in prophecies ni bi banana.
Prophet for no wo madwuma.
Okay.
Won say obi wo mo hwe wiem. Ya chede. Ya ye dan nyame asese wa che Ghana for ya bi wo prophet ba ko me te say na ye kra ye ben no. Say nyame tumi ebie nani ma ne hu niama eka na ye besi. Obi a chede gu ahoro. Obi ni mbobo pa. O club Barcelona Messi. My other players yet said they were monko training and san yabafu a pitch and so a na chede. Sa so na wo yenuanu bi so mo sa chede ne say wo mutumi hu de e ba besi. Eno no ye omo madwuma but me de me ye no me nyina so ye de matie fi party ma omo ho. Enti say ne prophet for ne de ni hia ye de nyame ase. But de me mate ya me nimpa say on the 31st ya boy trimpo NPP delegate no ya so meto ma Kennedy Agyapong. Obedi abana
and ensesa
Obedi abana
Joojo Rocky Obeng, former Western North Regional Minister and Director Elections for the Kennedy Agyapong campaign. Yada papa ewie. Right, we wish you very well.
So medam wasepa na atie for da obi bia ase ya me mo Asempa.
Amen.
But mate say work bi wo ho
nyame adoma Saturday e was oba
no
walk with the stars. Asempa walk with the stars.
Star
Once we a superstar.
Hey, what is super account? Okay, my dear. Remember.
You
better say when
5:30. Yeah, okay. They Nantia could do Accra Sports Stadium.
Oh, okay.
And
the Kapawa. Yeah. Accra Sports Stadium, the Kapawa.
Yeah.
Casa all the question.
Accra Sports Stadium. Yeah. If you better when him, why? That's a power the best. Joojo Rocky Obeng and Moten and Kano, part of the 2006 year group. I graduated from the University of Ghana. He was my major contestant as House President. I mean, when Nipa Bebena in Nimba said, Nana Yamposan, your deputy. No, hey, that election was solid. Oh, and easy.
Cry. But easy.
Oh, easy. That's a papa.